Hi everyone! I'm going to be doing a couple different techniques on how you can do cat eyes. I'm going to be using a gel, a liquid eyeliner pen, and then a liquid brush thing. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's the Urban Decay 24/7 liquid liner. I'm also going to show you guys how I do it with a brush, and I'm going to do kind of like a smoky cat eye. It's not going to be really like a eyeshadow, it's going to be more of like just a smoky liner. I'm gonna do my best to explain to you guys how I do it. So without further ado, I'm taking my Maybelline gel liner on a Sigma angled brush, and I am just first mapping out my wing, and I'm just making a line from the outer edge of my eye, and then I'm drawing another line and I'm connecting it to the outer third of my eye, I guess you would call it, and then I am kind of doing a line across the entire eye, and then I'll go in afterwards and kind of connect those. And as you can see, I'm kind of making it thicker towards the outer edge and then thinner on the inner edge. And there you have your gel liner. So moving on to pen liner, I'm using the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner, and I'm going to hold my pen like this first and draw a little line from the outer edge of my eye, and then I'm going to rotate my pen, and I'm going to use this actually to make the triangle on the wing. I feel like this is such an easy way to do it, and I feel like pen liner is honestly probably the easiest way to do your eyeliner. I just don't always prefer it because I sometimes get too big of wings. But basically I'm doing the exact same technique. I'm making the triangle shape first, and I'm going to actually go in and fix it up a little bit. And then I'm connecting it down to the rest of my eye, and then I'll go in and make the line from the inner corner to the outer corner, and then I'm just going to kind of blend it all in together. So basically what you're going for is a gradual transition from thin to thick. The thinnest part being on the inner corner and the thickest part being on the outer corner. So the point of this is to make your eye look more like almond shaped, or more, I guess, cat-like, hence the name cat eye. So that's it for liquid liner pen. I'm going to move on to using my Urban Decay 24/7 liquid liner, and this is like a brush, but it's also a liquid liner, so you'll see what I mean when I take out the brush, but it looks like that. And I'm basically doing exactly the same thing that I did with my other one, making a line first and dragging it out as much as I want it to be. And then I'm going to go in, make the triangle. And it's really important actually that you do not look up and you do not blink your eyes when you do this, because it's still drying and it will go in your crease if you open your eye too fast. So here I go, keep opening my eyes because I'm actually trying to check to make sure that the camera is recording, and then I got it in my crease a little bit, but I went over and made it a little bit thicker so that you couldn't see that, and then I didn't really open my eye after that because I realized that it creased. I think the best way to get it to not crease is to actually like look down into a mirror the entire time, because when you're looking up, your eye kind of like naturally creases, so you want to avoid that like at all costs. So looking down is probably the best way to combat that. But obviously there's also unforeseeable mistakes that you make. So if you ever do make a mistake when you're doing this kind of liner, you can just grab a little Q-tip and some makeup remover and just maybe like pat it on so that you don't ruin the rest of the eyeliner. And that's it for that method. It's my favorite method, by the way. I didn't already say that at the beginning. But now moving on to the shadow liner. So I literally just took a Sephora black eyeshadow. I think this is the color Matte Black Lace. and I'm basically doing the exact same thing that I did with the gel liner, but this is just with an eyeshadow, and honestly this is really good to do if you have other shadows on as well, but it kind of looks cool by itself, and especially if you smoke it out like I do at the end. So with this one specifically, I'm actually going to go in and clean up the edge because eyeshadow falls out a lot, and I thought that would create a sharper line and a more pretty line. So you can either leave it like this, or you can smoke it out like I'm about to show you. So to blend it out, I am just using this little tiny accent brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just using literally like a blending motion, and I am just blending it outwards and upwards. And then it looks like this, and I think it's a little bit more interesting than a regular liner. And then no eye look is complete without mascara, so you can go in and apply mascara, and if you really want to, you can apply false lashes. I'm not, just because I feel like this is like a really simple look, so I don't need it. But yeah, that's it, guys. If you liked my video, please subscribe, leave comments, and let me know what you guys want to see next.